friends and fans of Bob's Barn Workshop. Well, it's that time of year again. Time to finish up the leftover venison from last year and make sausage. So, here I am in the kitchen. I had these bags of approximately 5 pounds, not quite some of them. The pork is like 4, which is in the foreground. I had them standing on end in the sink overnight. They were still hard as a brick this morning, so I put them on these racks over the top of the sink so the air can get under there and help thaw both sides. So we're going to try to make some Italian sausage, fresh, sweet Italian sausage, maybe a little hot, and breakfast sausage. And I have a bigger variety of different spices here that I saw in breakfast sausage and Italian sausage. So we got some parsley, liquid smoke, sage, thyme, rosemary, nutmeg, fennel, coarse black pepper, garlic salt, more fennel, sausage, breakfast sausage mix, and Italian sausage mix from 2 different sources. We're going to throw some brown sugar into the breakfast sausage too. And I've tried these mixes before. You almost need 2 of them for 25 pounds for me. And I also bought a fresh pork butt. So I have this pork to grind. And I'm going to add an ingredient that I saw a guy add on the internet to the breakfast sausage, which was a little bit of bacon. And the bacon will give it that nice smoky flavor. So let me get this stuff set up. I'm going to cut this pork up. I'm going to pull this meat apart first and throw it in the meat lug. And the stuff that's thawed, get that set outside. The stuff that's not thawed, I'm going to leave sitting here on the racks till they just, that'll help them, that'll speed up the thawing. Okay, so we got our pork butt unwrapped. This one is more fat that I picked off another one. As you can see, the hearts of those frozen bags are here to thaw. They'll thaw a lot quicker when they're pulled out of the center of all that meat, right? So that's what we're waiting for on them. Let's hack up this pork butt. And I don't think there's any magic solution to this. I just start hacking. I'm sure. Alright, so you guys have seen me do this before, but hey, can't fly on one wing, right? So I sprayed my grinder and my plate and my auger down with some, I was going to say WD-40. No, some PAM to give it a little bit of lubrication before the meat gets in there. And this is probably going to be loud. We're going to grind this to an 1/8-inch plate. This grinder works fabulous. Okay, so a lot of guys will stop now, and I've heard them say, okay, I'm going to put this grinder aside and, you know, save the meats that's inside there because it doesn't move all the way through. Well, duh. I just pick up a little of the ground meat that's already been ground and push it in, and then the meat that's in the grinder will be ground too, and then I can salvage it all. So we're just going to push it around. Alright, well I'm going to get a different bowl here for this. I'm just going to grind it onto the cutting board. It'll be fine. I don't have that much. Alright, so this is just a lot of fat. Alright, so that's my fat. I'm not going to put all of that in my sausage. That's too much. But I'm going to mix a little bit of it in that, and then I'm going to throw the rest back in the other sausage mix. It's going to be a little bit more higher mixture of fat in the breakfast sausage. So I'm going to clean this out. You don't want to watch me clean out the grinder. And we'll continue from here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just eyeball proportion this breakfast sausage that I'm starting here. So this is the real red stuff, of course, is venison. The fresh pink stuff is pork. We're going to throw extra fat in here. Alright, and now you want to be careful to try to not over mix this, because you can toughen the meat that way. So we're just trying this folding technique, and I'm trying to break up these pieces as I see them. And I'm folding it in with my thumbs and fingers. And all we're looking for is a consistent color. Yeah, see, it's just all venison on the bottom still. Just keep rolling it and folding it in. Pretty soon I'll add the spices, because that'll continue to mix in. I'm trying to thaw the rest of the meat that I have, so I might not get to make sausage out of all this today, but I'm gonna package it up and just call it, you know, sausage meat. Alright, so we're going to start out with the pre-mixed stuff. I'm going to poke some finger holes in here, get the sausage started. The seasoning started down in there. You know, it ain't super critical. Probably 60-40 with the meat, with the venison and the pork, and then a little bit more pork fat, so it's almost 50-50. I'm running out of counter space. I got so much crap out here. So we're going to start out with just the basic recipe, and then we'll work from there. But what I'm going to use to grind the spices and mix it all together is going to be my blender. And that'll make it nice and fine, because you want your spices fine. So I'm going to start out with 1.5 cups of water. And that's graduated right on my blender here. Alright. Let's see here. The first spice is going to be the mix. It says 3/10 of a pound per 10 pounds. I can smell all the spices in it. So, you know what? I'm going to give it like 4 heaping tablespoons right here to start with. Don't know if that's right or not. Oh, one thing I forgot to grind. Oh dear. Something, the special ingredient for this. I'm going to add a dash of liquid smoke. I'm going to add extra brown sugar. It has called for brown sugar, but I'm going to put, it says there's some in there, but everybody I've seen likes more brown sugar. All right, we'll heap some in there. Hey, don't you like my recipe? And now we'll whirl this up. And we're pouring it into our bowl. Believe me, all that water will soon absorb. Got a little Monica in my life. Yeah, this isn't quite 10 pounds. It's probably more like 7 or 8. Now, when you put the water in it like this too, it makes it stuff really nice if you're going to put this into collagen or natural casings. If I see any big lumps of fat, I'm breaking them up by hand. Everything is sort of in flux, you know, you just keep trying. Now the color is getting very, very consistent too. She's mixed pretty darn good. Oh, I know one thing I didn't put in here that the guy recommended. I'm going to shoot a little. I don't have orange zest, dry orange zest. I'm just going to drop in a little lemon juice. The tartness of the lemon, believe me, gives a little snap to your sausage. All the sausage I make from Butcher and Packer has citrus essence in it. So, I'm going to put it in very carefully. 3 little drizzles. How much was that? I don't know. Teaspoon and a half maybe. Just going to keep turning and folding. Turn it 90 degrees, fold it some more. Turn it 90 degrees, fold it some more. Yeah, there's a gnarly part that I don't want in there. Didn't get ground completely apparently. Keep your eye out for that stuff. Alright, what's next? What do you say we test fry up a little piece here? Okay, we're frying along here. I'm still getting a little pink out of it, so I'm just waiting for it to stop showing pink. Ooh, that taste like you said tastes like breakfast sausage from my fingertips. This would be good with bacon and not bacon, but oh, I forgot the bacon. I gotta add the bacon to that too. So when I get done with this test, I'm gonna throw half a pound of bacon in that, ground of course. Maybe I don't need it, I don't know, we'll see. I'm anxious to try this, so I want it to hurry up. I think it's done. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I don't know what else I'd want to do to it. I really don't. So, liquid smoke made up for the bacon. That is freaking delicious. Alright. I'm not going to do anything with that. It doesn't need it. I'm going to stuff this the way it is. I need to get it cold though. Well, let it rest a little bit. Where can I get it cold? I'm going to put it in the garage for now and finish grinding up the rest of this meat. Well, I remembered that the meat that I was thawing in the sink, the other meat from down in the freezer that was still unground, thawed quickly. The big package is the one that's going to take a long time. This is already soft. Actually, it's got some frozen parts to it which will actually make it go through better. It'll grind better. Kind of nice all tenderloin, isn't it? I'm going to clean the grinder out again. Alright, so we're here to try an experiment. That is my stuffer. I have the collagen casing already on here. It's red, but it shouldn't make any difference. It's breakfast sausage. It's the same size as the snack stick. The bin tips, so you can easily stuff your meat in there. Pardon me. We'll see if we can do anything with this. It's actually convenient that it sits right on the machine. I hope this doesn't turn out nasty. Okay, guys, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to finish stuffing this up. Okay, so I've hit bottom with the rest of the bowl. And there you go. How much do you think is there? 20 feet? Maybe a little more? Yeah, that's a lot of links. So hopefully I'm going to let this rest for a little bit. And then I'll twist it. Now I saw the trick on how to twist it. Take your first length and you pinch here and you twist it. Then you go pinch the next one and then the next one and you twist that one. Then you pinch one here and you pinch one there and you twist that one. How cool is that? Does that look like sausages or what? Breakfast links, baby! Look at that crap! Woohoo! That's going to be awesome. I'll show you that one more time. Oops, that one didn't get twisted. Got to get twisted up there. Twist them quite a few times. Okay, so you pinch the length you want. And you pinch back here the length you want. And you twist it. So you're skipping. You're going to every other one. Then you zigzag them and they won't bind, I don't know. Anywho, I have to admit I kind of gave up on the links. The collagen casing just kept popping all the time and bursting when you tried to twist it. And it turned into a frustrating mess. Anyway, so a lot of it got put back into bulk. Probably that one should. So I'm just going to package up the bulk stuff here for now. And I'm just going to do it in quart Ziploc bags. And we just drop her in. These are, I just think that's about a pound. What I need to do is put them in the bags first before I try to squeeze them down, then I won't get them all covered with meat. There's 4. And there's 4. These will get freezer burn easier, of course. So I won't be able to get the air out of this bag like I did with the ground. I'd like to, I think it's going to happen. Oh, look at that. 8 of them will fit right in parallel, just like that. Okay, redneck trick. Close up all but 1 inch or so. Okay, well that didn't work for Trip. Press it down. We'll just have to eat these first. Alright, that's all there is to it. Well, that's it. The sausage is all packaged up. What I've got left is this tub full of grind that hasn't been mixed or anything. It's just there's some venison, there's some pork. It needs to be mixed together. I do want to keep that fatty pork separate because I do want to make some more breakfast sausage bulk. Yes, the link sausage was a little bit of a bust, but just going to put this in the refrigerator overnight and I'll work on it some more tomorrow. Alright? Hopefully I made enough room. It's heavy. Oh, I think it'll close. No, it won't close. It's hitting that pickle now. What's it hitting? You know what? It's got handles that stick. I gotta put this in the other tub. Great. Alright. Swell.
I tell you.